Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another Let's Play. I'm Black Templar, and welcome to Resident Evil 3 Remake. Well, they're calling it Resident Evil 3, but I call it the Remake. Now, this is the third installment in the Resident Evil Remake saga that they've been doing, and today we're going to be exploring the world of Resident Evil 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children voyagers, let's dive into the world of Resident Evil again, and see if we can survive the horror. Now, before I begin, guys, yes, I know this has been like nearly a year when this game was out, and I am playing it in 2020. But for those who are unaware, I'm not a big fan of digital downloads. I've always been always preferred, physical copies. And thanks to the global pandemic that happened in 2020, and which is probably still going on right now, by the time this recording, I had to wait for a while. So do bear with me on that. Now, I did have a little test run, because, normally every time I get a new game, I always test it, for the video. So if I'm seeing what I'm doing very early on, because I had a little test run, but other than that, the rest is blind. And to be honest, yeah, isn't Nemi in a bin bag or something? Anyhow, let's get going. Right, so as you can see, yes, I had already played earlier to the test run, because I always do this with videos. I always do a test video run to see to make sure everything's working. My equipment is, sound. Now, we have assisted, which is easy mode, but that's no fun or a challenge. Hardcore, yeah, I'm not going to do that yet, because one, I'm not familiar with the game yet, and two, I would rather have a few runs before I even get it, even attempt this feat. So today, we're going to start at standard. Let's go. Raccoon City is an industrial metropolis located in America Midwest. Jill Valentine, a member of the Stars, has been conducting an investigation solo as she seeks the truth behind the deadly incident. Wow.
This
Real
pandemic
life
has spread
footage?
faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, commercial buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious instantly.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC
Damn.
has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Uh-oh.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh. What the hell is that?
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
You say that, but I don't trust you if I was gonna throw you. Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is? It is. I do like they must have put a lot of budget into those trailers. Sorry, opening scenes. Because this was part of the trailer. Oh crap. Is that who I think it is? It's Nemi. Oh great. Ayo. Alright, so excuse me for a second, guys. Gotta turn the mic so he cough a bit. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. So, who is this? I wonder. Damn, it's raining like cats and dogs. Now, you may be wondering, guys, where is this set in? This is set in. Oh, can shut that, yeah. This is set in pretty much before the events of 2, but just after the events of 1. To put it simply. Okay. Jeez, someone's left the telly on. It looks like somebody's made a profile of people. Stars, irons, roots, papers, Raccoon City, umbrella. Looks like somebody's done a mass profile. A hi-fi system. You could tell guys were in the 90s. I used to have that one of them when I was a kid. Yeah, for my CDs and tape cassettes. Let's have a look. Does it have a tape cassette? Yeah, it does. Radio and all that. Yeah. Toast, bread, moon donuts. Okay. Okay. A gun. Oh, hey, Jill. It's been a while. You don't look good, love. What the? Blood. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, crap. She's turning. She's losing her functions. Oh, this is not good. I think she wants to make sure she dies before she turns. It was a nightmare.
Fucking hell. Gets worse every night.
Jeez. Language, Jill. Language. Right, so we're following Miss Jill Valentine.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Like I said, this is set, like I said, just after the mansion incident, but before the Resident Evil 2, you know, game. Now this game was... What's going on out there? Let's see, all hell breaking loose. Now, if you want the full story of how things got to this point, I do recommend, guys, watching my Resident Evil 2 video, because it does explain a lot more better.
Too many pills.
Yeah, too many pills. Now, what Jill is suffering from there, guys, the nightmare thing, is a form of PTSD, post-traumatic stress. Now, it doesn't really say it, but it's kind of in hinting that she is suffering from nightmares, recurring hallucinations of what happened during the Spencer incident, which, let's be honest, it was a brutal affair. Ooh, what's this? Jill's report. It's only been 2 months since the mess with the umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations hasn't progressed exactly as I hoped. Perhaps written records of what I found will prove to be my final duty as Star officer. I can only hope to help leads to the truth. So basically it tells you about the T-virus and how things got about. Now, you may be wondering, suspension, last duty as an officer, I'll get to that in a minute. This all tells us about the umbrella, you know, how they've controlled the city. Basically, their pharmaceutical company is a cover to deal with military weapons and bioweapons, and they say that large donations to Mayor Warren's office eventually controls the city, which is true. My God, what a messy place you got here, Jill. Pizzas, old soup, old porridge. Man, you really have to take better care of yourself. What's this? Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they Irons men? Umbrellas? I don't know. And there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into complacency, into compliance. And it's working. I'm barely eating and sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. Well, I wouldn't, you know, joke about that after what you've been through. but I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed, or for what or whatever it's they do to people like me, whatever they do to people like me. Sorry, I'm mispronounced there. You must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files, and they'll tell you everything you need to know, as long as the package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night 5 days. Wish me luck. So basically, that's Jill sent a letter to. Now, it doesn't really specifically say who it's going to, but I'm assuming it's someone she trusts. Now, you may be wondering, right, where are Chris, Rebecca, and, Barry are at? Well, let me explain before we go any further. Actually, before we go that far, let's read this. Message from a colleague to Jill. Here, hey Hotshot, how you holding up? I still cannot believe Ian suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course, you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything has been happening so fast. Stars was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it that you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figure you wouldn't take the suspension line down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers, Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large mega meat surprise. It's on me and the guys. Right. So let me explain how this come about. So for those who are unaware, if you've watched Resident Evil 2, you might have an idea, but if you haven't, I'll explain. After the incident, the STARS team tried to open investigation against Umbrella for all that's happened. Chief Irons wanted to close the case, but they wouldn't let it go. So basically, Umbrella has told Chief Irons to suspend the STARS, and that's what he did. He disbanded them. Now, what happened to each of the members? Well, Chris left the city right away because he knew he couldn't stay there, because he knew that if he stayed any longer, he would have been in trouble. So he took a sabbatical. So he left. So he left under pretext of vacation, which no doubt he's being chased by Umbrella at this moment. Whereas, Barry left. He left the town to get his family to safety because, as you will know from Revelations 2, where he took his family away from Raccoon, I think he took them all the way to Canada so that way they could be safe and out of, harm's way from Umbrella's, corrupted influence. So he's on the run. Brad Vickers, as you've just heard there, he's keeping his head low because he doesn't want to get into trouble or get into anything. I mean, he's arguing, well, I was just the pilot, I wasn't there, I don't know what happened. I mean, he is called Chicken Heart. And finally, Rebecca. Now, if you've watched the Resident Evil movies, the animated ones, mind you, well, CG, you know where Rebecca went. If you haven't, I'll explain. Rebecca left the RPD. She left it to fight the virus in a different way. She knows she wasn't a gunfighter nor an officer kind of type of gal. She was a good medic. So she went to college and university to study and get degrees to fight the virus. So basically she's fighting it in a different way. And Jill, well, as you've heard, she's been suspended. She's still at home. And that's where we're at. Right, now that we've covered that part, let's move on. Okay, what the hell that was all about. Alright, let's clean ourselves up. No, I would love to know, Jill, why did you leave the blinking water running? Yes, Jill, you're not turned into a zombie. So, basically, guys, like I said, Jill is suffering from a form of PTSD. And we're back to the camera angle. September 20th, 8 p.m. Raccoon City. Also, there's something I should mention. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute, Jill. There's something I forgot to mention as well. even though Jill has some bit of PTSD, Chris, right, was also suffering from a
All
from a
right,
thing
I'm coming.
called. I mean, later on you find out in 6, it's called survivor's guilt. What that is, survivor's guilt is basically, to put it simply, like he
Just
feels
a
guilty
sec.
of the fact that he survived all this horror, and many around him have died or got maimed or mentally disturbed.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right,
What?
let me grab my...
Hello. Hello, Nemi. Yeah, grab your gun. Oh, this is just great. Jill, that gun's not gonna stop her. That's just gonna tick him off. Run.
What the hell is that thing?
A monster? Just run, Jill. Whoa! Hey, you heard of property damage, bub? Holy hell, that was a hell of a toss. Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
No way.
Oh, what the? Who the hell blocked that area off? Come on. Oh, crap. Hey, Nemi. Oh, come on. The tentacles already? Ugh. What is it with Nemi and tentacles? Honest God, I swear the Capcom guys back in the 90s were into tentacle stuff. Even now. Ouch. That hurt. Okay, I don't care what you say, guys. Being hurled out through the door by an explosion into a metal guardrail would wind you and pretty much put you out of commission. What the? Come on, Nemi, play fair. Whoop. Jeez, I hate to see the bill for the construction. Run, Jill, run. Crap. Keep running, Jill, keep running. Whew, that was close. At least I'll get him off my back for a while. Strong as he is, he's not going to punch through all that. I hope. Get out of town. No shit, Sherlock.
Jill? Over here!
Brad?
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Yeah.
How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another.
That's
It's like
true.
Arclay on steroids.
Top Gun. You know, it's like, I love the fact Capcom here is bringing some references. I mean, if you know half these, like, the movies that they're showing, it's kind of funny. And I do like that.